On October 12, 1991, magician Leonard Hayes prepared for his live late-night special in Chicago, Illinois. The audience was small but lively, seated under bright studio lights. Hayes' act involved a giant rotating box and a series of illusion escapes. He reassured the crew that he had practiced every move hundreds of times. The show began, and Hayes stepped into the box with a flourish, ignoring the slight wobble of the platform. Crew members monitored the rotating mechanism, unaware the support pin was slightly rusted. Hayes activated the mechanism. The box began to spin slowly, then faster, as the studio lights flickered. Suddenly, a grinding sound pierced the air as the box twisted unevenly. Hayes' arms flailed wildly as the box tilted dangerously toward the edge of the stage. The box lurched and tipped over, throwing Hayes onto the hard stage floor. He hit his head with a sickening thud, collapsing instantly. The audience laughed initially, thinking it was part of the trick. Crew realized immediately that something was wrong and rushed to his side. Emergency medical teams arrived within minutes, but Hayes showed no signs of life. He had suffered a severe traumatic brain injury, leaving the crew horrified. The live feed continued. Unaware viewers laughed, believing it staged. Hayes was rushed to Chicago General Hospital, pronounced dead on arrival. That night, the late-night special ended in tragedy, reminding all that live illusions can turn deadly. Incident 2. On June 3, 1997, in Dallas, Texas, a local radio station prepared a live broadcast atop its 450-foot tower. The broadcast was a charity marathon with crowds below watching via camera feed. Technician Mark Thompson climbed the tower to check the transmitter. Winds were strong that afternoon, but the crew believed the tower could handle it. As cameras rolled, Thompson noticed a loose support cable swaying violently. He radioed below, warning the crew, but miscommunication delayed action. Seconds later, a loud metallic snap echoed through the air. The top section of the tower buckled, swaying uncontrollably. Thompson tried to cling to the structure, but gravity pulled him down. He struck the metal beams and wires on the way down, collapsing violently. Cameras captured the fall live, the audience below unaware of the impending disaster. Crew on the ground screamed as the tower toppled partially, scattering debris. Emergency responders arrived quickly, but Thompson had suffered fatal injuries. Investigators later found corroded bolts and overlooked maintenance reports. The live broadcast was cut abruptly, leaving viewers confused. Thompson's death became a grim reminder of the hidden dangers in industrial broadcasts. The radio station strengthened safety protocols, but the horror was unforgettable. Live radio coverage would never be the same, haunted by that one deadly afternoon. Incident 3. On March 14, 2002, stunt driver Kevin Morales prepared for a live television stunt in Los Angeles, California. The stunt involved jumping a car over a series of ramps inside a studio lot. Cameras were rolling for the live broadcast, capturing every angle. Morales double-checked the harnesses, the seatbelt, and the safety roll cage. The audience in the studio stood behind protective barriers, cheering enthusiastically. Morales revved the engine, feeling the familiar adrenaline rush. The car sped forward, climbing the first ramp smoothly. Suddenly, a misaligned ramp caused the vehicle to tilt dangerously mid-air. Morales struggled to control the steering, panic clear on his face. The car crashed against the edge of the second ramp, sending it spinning uncontrollably. He was thrown from the seat, colliding with the metal frame violently. The audience gasped, some covering their eyes, others frozen in shock. Emergency medical staff rushed to the scene immediately. Morales had suffered multiple fractures and internal trauma, leaving him unresponsive. The live feed had cut, but clips circulated online, shocking viewers nationwide. Investigators later confirmed a minor miscalculation caused the fatal accident. The Stunt Car Mishap became infamous as a cautionary tale in live television production. Kevin Morales' death reminded everyone that even professional stunts can turn instantly lethal. Incident 4. On August 19, 2010, celebrity chef Maria Delgado was filming a live cooking segment in New York City. The segment was for a morning show, broadcast to millions of viewers. Delgado prepared a flambé dessert that required igniting alcohol in a pan. She double-checked the gas and fire safety controls before starting. The lights in the studio were bright, reflecting off stainless steel appliances. She poured the alcohol and struck the match, igniting a bright flame. Suddenly, a gust of air from the ventilation blew the flame toward her apron. Delgado screamed, trying to pat out the fire with her hands. Crew members rushed to help but were unsure how to act immediately. The fire spread quickly across the apron and onto the counter. Delgado collapsed, rolling to smother the flames, hitting her head. Cameras captured the chaotic scene, live broadcast cutting to commercial abruptly. Fire extinguishers were deployed, but Delgado suffered severe burns and trauma. She was rushed to New York Presbyterian Hospital, but complications proved fatal. The live cooking tragedy shocked the nation, prompting new fire safety protocols. Investigators cited both human error and insufficient ventilation precautions. Delgado's death highlighted the risks of live demonstrations with fire. The segment became a haunting reminder that even everyday kitchen tasks can turn deadly. Incident 5. On September 7, 2015, construction worker Jason Miller was filming a live safety demo in Chicago, Illinois. The demo was meant to show proper scaffolding harness use for educational television. Miller attached a harness and prepared to descend along the building's side. The harness appeared secure, but a critical carabiner was improperly fastened. Cameras rolled as he demonstrated descending slowly down the high-rise. Wind gusts began to rock the scaffolding precariously. Suddenly, the improperly fastened clip gave way. Miller plummeted down the side of the building, hands flailing. Crew screamed and tried to grab safety nets that weren't properly deployed. Miller struck the scaffolding ledge before hitting the ground. The fall caused catastrophic trauma, leaving him motionless instantly. The live feed had been paused moments before, sparing viewers from seeing the full accident. Emergency responders arrived swiftly but could not save him. Investigators noted improper equipment and overlooked safety checks. The tragedy sparked a nationwide conversation on live construction safety demos. Miller's death became a warning for the dangers of high-risk demonstrations. Future live demos required stricter harness testing and supervision. That September afternoon reminded all that a single oversight can instantly become fatal.